number 19 North Carolina in what is expected to be a full house in a third meeting all time with the Radford Highlanders.
That he got in the shoot-around this afternoon.
Sounds like a little more than just a shoot-around when you end up with 10 stitches. Baycott controls the tap. Radford, by the way, the preseason #2 pick in the Big South Conference under third-year coach Darius Nichols. And there's Baycott to make it 2-0 Carolina.
Radford obviously undersized, trying to play against Armando Baycott.
It's a season ago and was an all-freshman pick in the Big South.
He started out very well, Wes, and then faded a little bit during the season, but then came on at the end.
And there's Paxton Wojcik for his force points as a Tar Heel.
The more threes they can make, obviously, the better.
Daquan Smith, by the way, terrific player. Their leading returning scorer at almost 14 a game a season ago. Ingram tees one up. Wow, Harrison Ingram.
So they're going to call fouls on people who are bumping cutters as they go through.
R.J. Davis for Baycott. A little two-man game. Scoop with the left hand, and Baycott third try good. 4 for Baycott. Carolina, though, Dan, showing you the early flash of transition and pace. And Hubert Davis mentioned pace a handful of times in our visit today, and R.J. Davis knocks it down from way out front. 3 minutes gone this first half. Hubert Davis has already dipped to his bench. A 3 from out on the perimeter, no good, off the hand of Smith. Here's Davis and Carolina in transition. Little pull-up jumper. R.J. Davis has 5. It's one of the things Coach Nichols is excited about with this third edition of his Highlanders. Here's Baycott backing down inside, lost the handle, and draws the foul. 6 early for Baycott from Mount Vernon, New York. Darius Nichols said he is a New York basketball player in a good way. Ryan the catch and shoot 3.
Well, you can't leave him so far. North Carolina, you can't score when you turn it over.
Baycott, you see Giles, or Smith rather, defending. Into the corner, Ryan's 3. Got it.
Wesson, you cannot defend something like that.
Here's Cadeau. Weaving back around the screen, leaves it to Baycott. And one for Armando inside. Use experience and not old.
Well, when you get to be my age, you don't use the 3-letter word.
A drive by Davis. A lot of contact. Baycott brings it up at the rim.
And we've seen that twice now.
Here's Trimble on the drive. And he got stripped of it. Another Carolina turnover there. 8th, and the lead for Harris, and Trimble swats it out of there.
And that's the way you make up for it, Wes.
Another very interesting piece for Hubert Davis's team here is Jalen Withers. 11 to shoot on the drive with a left hand. Withers' first points as a Tar Heel. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Dan.
That's a good challenge to have.
Yeah, no question. 5 to shoot. We go inside of 6 to play. Harris blocked by Baycott.
Washington playing back.
Davis following Trenton Walters around, and then Withers knocked it away. And
how about that
play? Yep. Radford a 3-point lead here. Had 4 minutes to go. 12 to shoot. There's a nice pass. R.J. Davis to Jalen Washington for his first field goal.
Boy, North Carolina can be very dangerous.
Lost in the discussion sometimes, doesn't it? When you talk about numbers. Radford by 1, under 3 to go. Antoine trying to keep it alive, and Harrison Ingram with the rejection.
Antoine was by Baycott, and he thought, okay.
Opened the scoring with a big 3 tonight, and has been a steadying hand for Coach Nichols here in this first half. There's Davis on the drive. Well done again. Dan, another drive for Carolina. It's almost 6 years. Thrown away. Here's Cormac Ryan. Bounce pass, Ingram, and one. Dan, you talk about what a sneaky defensive guy Ryan is. Really good distribution of the basketball right there. Ample shooting and options here, and 8 to shoot. Davis starts the traffic. He'll get all the way to the rim and lay it in.
That's one way to do it.
Sure is. A 3-point trip from Daquan Smith.
Smith he's only 6'1", but he's a strong kid, weighs 195 pounds, and he's used that physical stature very effectively.
Ingram a standing 3 at the front. Backed out on the drive, and here's Ryan.
Breakout's alone inside. They didn't see him.
And here he is with the ball. Spins inside and throws on Archer.
He was mismatched against DeQuan Smith.
An extra edge. Nothing there, and now there's a turnover. Radford can tie. Here is Burns, and he had it blocked out of there by Ryan. 10 to shoot. Here's Giles. Long three. And the rebound for Paxton Wojcik. Ahead for Ryan. Lead inside. Baycott to catch and score.
That is a great fast break. Right? The expectations are always high.
And the bench now on the floor a little bit. Elliot Cadeau has come in. Jalen Withers as well. Cadeau, nice pass. Baycott. Armando Baycott's got 19.
Well put together.
Yep. 1 point lead for Carolina. Withers barreling down and off the window. Antoine against Baycott. And a scoop with the left hand, no good. Ingram.
If you keep taking tough shots, eventually it's going to catch up.
How about that? Trailing 6. Walters bounced away. Ingram had a shot. Withers finally collects. Now Cadeau on the drive to the basket and one. How about that? And next to him is his wife, Pebbles Maynard-Smith, who's one of their finest women's players ever. And great to see Smitty, as he's known, and Pebbles. Baycott now for high. Ingram. Here is Harrison Ingram. Strong drive and left-hand bucket.
That's
11 for Ingram, Dan.
That's a nice play by Ingram because, again, you get a wide-open shot.
Paxton Wojcik is on the floor.
He with the 10 stitches in his forehead.
Yeah.
That's why he's wearing that headband.
Davis a follow-away. RJ Davis now with 13. Sliding baseline. Skip for Ingram. Return into the corner for Ryan in front of the bench three. That Cormac Ryan can do.
Points. There's still 4 minutes left in the first half.
Phoenix
45-31, so defense certainly optional in that one.
Here's Baycott. Yep, great look, Wojcik. Armando Baycott. The basket. Davis. Here's Wojcik. Ryan the screen, catch and shoot. And Washington did a good job in there to clean it up on the offensive glass.
Playing either because of injury, they could sure use those big guys tonight.
Yep. Nice pass. Cadeau served it up for Washington.
Washington has done a nice job, Wes. You hear about guys who can see the court. Well, Cadeau certainly seems to be one of them.
Yeah, ahead of 4 minutes to go. Missed shot by Carolina. Recovered Wojcik. He'll sneak baseline and score. Back in the day when they had the big shoulder pad numbers at Carolina, you could see them from the moon. 8 to shoot. Here's Cadeau on the drive and the basket.
He is so quick with the dribble.
And Carolina's going to win. Tar Heels led by 5 and a very nice test on opening night provided by Darius Nichols' team, Dan.